Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakwenya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresa huma true 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jemai TV, and Afe, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
Chair Mpo and our President Koye Tourism Summit. Our Pediasi Lodge. Na Tourism Summit to Pediasi Lodge na President Ikache Oma Omoye, the tourism players in the industry say, guys, this is what I want. I want $4 billion out of tourism in Ghana, at least in the next year or two. Again, I want 2 million people to come to Ghana in the name of tourism. Sanyema we nyina President akase enye. But enyema ede sika ene sa nipa be ne baba nyina no. Ase yenya ehu sanyema no. Emu baako a ye nyina ye wo hope ana vim wo mu Afro Nation. Na Afro Nation since about 2019 eba Ghana ha ye nuanom Nigeria for ne partners Omode event ba Ghana ha. In fact, aboa in so many ways. Ama Ghana jidin. Enipa bebre timi fra mo ne ba Ghana in the name of Afro Nation. Eba 2019, the next year na COVID be born to ho and afi wasan ba biem. Last year obegina mu ehun nsem de bebre ko ebe can be as we go along. Na eni krum say Afro Nation wa Ghana ma biem. Krum. So ni mu Kukru ni jai krek be jai. Romeo bi okrum. AKA rumors bi okrum say why Afro Nation emma back. Ebi se beba, ebi se emma, ebi se beba, ebi se emma ena nyame adom. Editors forum bi e call so. Accra City Hotel. The Minister of Tourism and Creative Arts, Honorable Awal Mohammed. Mutimi kona no side bi no bisa say honorable na huhu okrom say Afro Nation no anhwa emma kromu ha no emma biem because ye huhu niema ase Ghana de ne yehu honorable response o man no ma ebi mo I confuse honorable na onim de ekoso de Afro Nation no ebeba eho empopre no ye nya hu bi ba honorable sister ebeba. Well, I have one question for my people here, and the question is that the Afro Nation, eba, ni papa wum, ni bonye wum ni sing. Ama, ni papa wum, ni bonye wum ni sing. Now, looking at the Honorable's response, Honorable Awal Mohammed, who is the substantive minister for tourism and creative arts, no. Oshe the response of mine na nkranhye and na nkranhye first. Let's go watch some of the videos from the editors forum. Brana minister responding to some of these things. Na fe yeni nkomo. Na Afro Nation ekra bia na onhwe bi da, bia na onko bi da. Me amako once pe. I think I have been to last year the na metimi ko 2019 the man ko bi. Until last year then me ko ba hon numpo no. Ensem e see ye. Me bo very very soon. But honorable, and then okay, enti honorable na ma meto ankomo so.
Afro Nation has been taken from Ghana, and I know we had a 5-year contract of partnership. What do you make of that?
It's not been taken. We had even a meeting last week. We discussed it. There are certain demands, conditions they want, and we're trying to look at how we can collaborate. It's not been taken yet, but we have alternatives.
So are we going to have Afro Nation again in Ghana?
Most likely, very likely.
Next
but this year, yeah, we'll have over the next 3 years.
Afro Nation has been taken from Ghana, and I know we had a 5-year contract of partnership. What do you make of that?
It's not been taken. We had even a meeting last week. We discussed it. There are certain demands, conditions they want, and we're trying to look at how we can collaborate. It's not been taken yet, but we have alternatives.
So are we going to have Afro Nation again in Ghana?
Most likely, very likely.
Next
but this.
Yeah. All right. So the key word or the key words, most likely and very likely. Of course, let's say thank you to Joy Prime, who said omunomu yes interview Kwame Dazi, of course, our man was there. Na Afro Nation wa humbida ana wakobida unkobida strong. Well, for the past years, one of the events crowd that the back room hano. It is unimaginable. As soon and omo kono Ghana for sikafo. Omo free abecha kakra wo mo ho. Ene ne omo ba abrofi humba no omo honam sei. Kono. Ese boys no ye niema. First one Laboma Beach. Ese na nya easy ho. Second one no omo say ntel ya hu de. But me producer. All right, so that was Black Sheriff, Stone Boy, Shatawale. Some of their performances from Afro Nation over the years. And on a B was 2019, a B was 2022. And a fair year, 2023, a bear saying. But last year, something happened. Some of us, a bra na ye di kiumu, ese ye call Afro Nation na ye say Afro Nation no ya pong. Na ebisa asa den ya pon a yese omusi nipa na broso etise oma pon a stampede besi ama nipa wu nipa be fufuro nipa betietie nipa konso ama nipa wu enti hwa na omo ye announcement say Afro Nation ya pon amanfo bufuye. Some people even threatened to sue them. Ebisa omo de beko court na se for but se sie de enim de sie ebia omo siom ebia omo nsiom hono yen hyede nim. But could it even be the reason they are not coming back or what? Ade ba kwa me say the money ba security lapse. Na me wo ho. Enye obi see you. Security for pieni pagum sa. Omu pieni pagum. I saw it with my naked eyes. Feely gadochi. A man for begin wa kwan ya fa mu pie no. Na security for ni pieni pagum. Into omo wo ticket. Omo ni ticket. Omo nyina kogu event ni. On the day baby a omaye barricades ese obi anfa ha nipa ntimi bo sabo na no mabu barricade na e de akona chikakra na e de akona chikakra omo de kona chikoda chisa. Now the organizers realized they couldn't control it at normal point. A man for bufuye e big crowd bodua nyina na ya hwese ne no so course na fe ba me bisa mapamfo se na me kan no sa Afro Nation beba ne papa ewom ne boni ewom say man ne papa ewom ne boni ewom na honorable minister they all can very likely most likely no yet yes saying let's watch this here last year here in Accra. Well, I'm saying for the Bola Beach, I hear that's the name of that place, Bola Beach. In the but I'm saying for Bola Beach, Independence. Let's go watch this. I'll be right back.
Not sure whether it was by PR, by noise. It was clearly stated that the event was sold out. But we've had a lot of selfish people have decided that they're going to turn up anywhere at the door and lose their mind. For whatever reason, wanted to rush the door. At this point, it's gotten too much for security and the police that we've got back there. As I mentioned earlier, it doesn't matter what is going on. If any of you guys leave this stage right here or leave this place in a body bag, that will be on us. Do you understand? And that's one thing we don't care. We don't want to happen. Now, at this point, whether you hate me or whether you love me, I want you to understand the reason why we've had to end the show is for your own safety. Okay? So let me be very clear. As I just said, I'm going to say, well, you can keep talking, I'm going to talk, I tell you. Alright? I have a daughter. If my daughter was at an event like this, I would expect the venue operators to end the show. Because right now, it is crazy outside and we're trying to make sure you guys live out in the safest way possible. Now, as Afro Nation, we don't want to be the venue that continue doing an event where there are safety issues. So let's just be very, very clear. As you make your way out, you will see a lot of people that were trying to get in. I'm going to say it one more time. We have given it our all, myself and my brother Shopsy, the last couple of days. As you can hear from my voice, this is what I love. It's my passion. I love talking for my people. But right now, we've got to make sure you guys get back home safely. Okay? So, now, listen. We have all the artists that were supposed to perform.
You're supposed to be like Muhammad Ali and fight for the people, not fight the people. Nah, it's crazy. Security was not doing anything. You in Ghana, you gotta watch out, man. You're a celebrity, you damn near like a god out there. You're supposed to be like Muhammad Ali and fight for the people, not fight the people. Nah, it's crazy. Security was not doing anything.
Alright, so that was last year here in Accra at the Independence Square, aka the Bola Beach, and a course. Now you heard it. So because of the safety of the people, the show had to be called off. Unfortunately, na ebesine yenyehu diebeba. Now after that, who say video be na branch biasi piano. That was international superstar McMill, American hip-hop, R&B artist, McMill. No, so ye pia nesano. Na osha nye easy cry. As it stands now, the minister says likely, most likely, very likely. But I want us to answer my questions. Afro Nation eba ne papa woman is saying, ne bonnie woman is saying, ama ne papa woman is saying, ne bonnie woman is saying. And again, how do we understand what the minister is telling us in that interview at the editors forum? Adam, till is everyone started. Na on copy kakra.
I
like the question, but
yeah.
I want to build some foundation to come to the question.
That's fine.
Who shared the pillars for the Beyond the Return at AS7? Experience Ghana, invest in Ghana.
Okay.
Diaspora pathway to Ghana.
Okay.
Celebrate Ghana.
Okay.
Brand Ghana.
Okay.
Give back to Ghana. Promote Pan-African heritage and innovation.
Okay.
Sammy, it is targeted as INIPA, which is international arrivals.
Okay.
Then when we move from there to the target by the ministry, as of 2022, the ministry had a target of bringing 1 million international arrivals. Now they had 914,892, which represented 47%. And it was an improvement on a certain 623,000 figure. And in revenue terms, they had $2.5 billion.
Okay.
Which was good. Now, in 2023, their target is 1.2 million.
And million what?
International arrival. 1.2, both international arrival, and 1.2 international arrival, 1.2 locally.
Okay.
Then revenue targets 3.4 billion.
Okay.
Which is the target they want to achieve.
Okay.
And with this 3.4 billion, it's expected that it will create, that is 2023, it will create 150,000 jobs.
Okay.
Now, when Marco Kwekwe was speaking at a program at the launch of NAFAC,
okay,
in 2023, he said that the president has tasked them, and I quote, President Akufo-Addo want to make tourism the #1 contributor to Ghana's GDP. Okay. And make Ghana a hub of tourism in West Africa. He has given us a target of $4 billion by the end of the year. And this $4 billion is targeted at making tourism #1 gross domestic product contributor. Okay. As a result of achieving this, it will be very important for you to create drivers to be able to fulfill this.
To bring the people,
And Afro Nation. Afro Nation was created by two Nigerians who are based in UK. And the focus of Afro Nation was to give, they realized that there wasn't a fair representation for Afrobeat artists on other international stages. So they created Afrobeat to give Afro Nation to give that representation to Afrobeat artists, and they were doing it not only in Africa but in Europe. Then
but across the world.
Yes.
Beyond Europe.
And they came to Ghana. Now, when it succeeded here, other people are showing interest. Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria. Nigerians will do this early December. So it has gotten to a point that, aside the agreement now, there have been some slow pace at satisfying some demands from the organizers of it. And the government, knowing the minister, you could clearly see
demand from the organizers.
No, the organizers is making demand from the states, like from Ghana.
Okay, from the host nation.
Host nation.
Okay.
Now clearly you could see
demands. We are not aware.
Yes. You could see clearly from the minister that he was having a difficulty, because if you have such a huge target to fulfill, and you have one of your events which is popular across the world, because the popularity of the event is also important, that can pull certain even artists, which the artists in turn will pull some numbers into your country. So, say, if you lose hold of that event, it means you may likely fail in achieving the target. That is why he doesn't want it to look like it's out of the table. And
no, it's not about wanting it to look like the reality.
No, because he wants to. Because we see a local component. Partner Afro Nation here. From indication, all is not lost. It's a possibility, but just that in your mind.
For this year?
Yes, Pangiano. He's part of the local component of this the program.
Okay.
And they think that all is not lost. Now let's look at some of the things which say no happen now we can lose out.
Okay.
Vendors. Because we go within the year no not say December no Afro Chela, which is Afro Future, so he may lose. He or she may lose. Then there is the artists and their team revenue. You were talking about artists be charges or charge you.
Oh, you can mention it. You can mention it.
Talking about Shatawali charging them about $100,000.
Yeah.
Dollars. And your revenue for the artists. So say unhappy now. It means some of the artists, because don't forget that some people play Afro Nation, they don't play Afro Future.
Yeah.
So say selection Afro Future nan ko bia ebia nan ka celebrate kan Afro Nation. I'm happy now revenue loss. Then there are suppliers. You know that when it comes to such events, there are suppliers supplying lights, supplying ways, supplying markets. And maybe because it happened 2 times, it will be there in a budget. Then transport service. transport, they were omutimi cashing in when it comes to even the hailing apps, Shagzi, Kune cashing, boats and other people. That is the hoteliers who are also estate restaurateurs. Then the media, some in terms of adverts, content generation could be loss of revenue. Then some tourist side, because after this,
they also be going to some places.
That spillover, they will go. And at the end of it all, there is that mileage, both locally and internationally. It can be lost. But if you listen to the minister, that is where I want to have some hope. I took 3 things from what he said. One, very likely. 2, most likely. 3, there is a plan B. So my hope moves from very likely, most likely to the plan B.
Where plan B suggests that it will not happen, but we think about another way to entertain the people.
Out all. Because for me,
there is a freedom wave concert across.
I'm coming there. I have a belief that Adewe should teach us some lesson that we should not put all our eggs in one basket. If you look at the pillars of beyond the return, and if you look at the target the ministry has to fulfill, it is crucial that there is some fund or some pot of support for December in GH event, because they have seen how December in GH has become so instrumental in terms of economic development. So it's about time they see the need to, if possible, create a fund for December in GH. There have been local event organizers at Omaye events December since. What are we doing to improve their capacity?
Pushing them for them to even do bigger things,
rather than looking too much outside. How are we?
But once again, you still continue. Everybody say, if you say, why are we not pushing these guys, but we are looking too much outside? Looking at what these guys bring on the table, I'm talking about Afro Nation. Any of our local events produced here, can they bring the same value onto the table?
Obviously, I'm coming. You can't say obviously no, because some of our locals,
Afro Nation.
No, some of our locals have been able to put up Afrochella, which can comparatively.
No, they are not our locals like that.
Oh, yeah, some of our locals, because you can't take the Ghanaian locals out. Some of
because these guys are not like.
Yeah, because even behind the scene,
I get you.
Behind the scene, those who are controlling stage, I know some Nigerians who.
No, it's not about the stage. It's not about those who are controlling the stage. It's about those who have the idea.
Yes,
those who have the drive. They are not local like that.
Yes, but Ghanaians are involved.
Oh, and Afro Nation Ghanaians involved.
So it means if the empowerment comes from somewhere, we can do something. That is what I want to drive.
Your last minute.
So, finally, what I want to say is that we need to pay attention to local event producers for Beyond the Return and for December in GH, and even go to the extent of
as the alternative plan.
Yes, and also go to the extent of even pitching some of these local events to sponsors. I mean, there should be that intentionality of making sponsors, corporate Ghana, understand the opportunities which sit in December in GH, and how they can tap in to give some of these local events organizers some breather to be able to produce that high quality event we want to see. So for me, I think all is not lost. I want to believe in
what percentage of hope do you have that the event might happen?
I have 60 because of the plan B.
Thank you so much, Edem Mensah Chatome, giving us every necessary breakdown, and that is one of the beauty here on Class Showbiz. This is a show that gives you real understanding of the issues in our showbiz industry. Once again, special thanks to Adam Mensah Chotome. Okay, Adipa, we'll continue from there. Okay, it's you.
Yes, I am not hopeful that Afronation will happen.
You are not hopeful?
No, it won't happen this year.
At
least not in Ghana.
What can we do?
Yeah, Emma.
And the event, look how be.
That's the point. Over the years, we've seen how they operate.
Yeah.
Events there one how they operate. Afro Nation, yes, our event now. Ghana for event, I yet not last minute. One say I drop a flyer 1, 2, 3. No, over here event. They have a blueprint of how they do their things. Yeah. So and yeah, automatic say yes. Sorry, we see that Afro Nation has taken over, and then a month for betray or move by giddy. People plan Afro Nation ahead. It's a common year plan. Book your tickets, Airbnb servicing. They do that. It's not done spur of the moment.
Fact.
It's not done spur of the moment. So if up until now we are in August and the event is in December, event almost started. Big artists early for you to know where you are. Because you know at this point, Afro Nation. You know at a point it was Afro Nation, and then now it became Afro Chela and Afro Nation. So now if you have Musika Pudua. Now you're Ghana there, you decide on where you are going.
To go. In fact,
so the headliner they are selling will determine who comes to
so on the screen, sorry to cut you in. On the screen, said you can just support your point. Portugal 2024 tickets. They started selling.
Out, and you are telling me that Ghana.
This is just to support what you are saying, that even the 2023 Portugal they are you. So next year, 2024, tickets are out, selling.
Events. You see, they are out. So it means that if it's not out by this time, me secure my ticket. By this time, it's not. We are in August. It's not going to happen. Now, I think it will be a wake-up call for Ghana. Okay. I feel like Ghana, one of our biggest problems, which I have noticed, is that we solve our problems from the top and not from the down. And that is not just with the people. It has got to do with the ministry. It's like we have big plans.
Okay.
We want to hit a certain quota, or we want to get this number of people, we want to make this. But the things that we have to do, or the ministry has to do to ensure that whatever thing that drives those numbers will be able to be sustained. It's not being done.
Okay.
Now I'm hoping that after Afro Nation is not in Ghana, they will see how impactful these things. Most of the time when they say tourism and creative arts, now I say, it's only tourism that gives. Most of the times, it's the creative things that bring the tourism side.
True.
I am really glad that one of the biggest events. I mean, I'm not supposed to be glad, but I want them to see
like
that.
You want to use this as a test case?
Yes. I want them to see that most of times it is the creative things that brings that kind of shoot in the tourism side. That arrival exponentially. It's not just because they want to come. They have their whole year to come. Why is it that it do the same, but it shoots abnormally? It's because there is a certain creative side of it that drives it. But at the end of the day, when somewhere and tourism brought this, you get it now. For creative art, you need data, you need this. So now, when Afro Nation is not in Ghana, and then I'm even hoping that a year will come, Afro Nation, this one will not be in and Afro Chela.
In fact, Afro Chela, which here they are changing the name to Afro Future.
Afro Future.
And no crown puno. Till as I talk to you. Afro Chela. Yes. You sure? Show me proof on the screen. Show me proof.
But I'm just hoping that if Afro Nation is still in Ghana, and if they don't hit their quota, and we want to get this number of people, they'll realize that no, there is a certain creative side that actually drives the tourism in December. Okay. That is the part that I want that thing to establish. But nonetheless, it's a big blow to us. Okay. Because Afro Nation by Ghana, we all see in the December how, even aside those that attend the event and the Uber guys and whoever guys know.
Okay, so this is a proof that Afro Future is coming. Pre-sale tickets on sale now. Oh, thank God.
So if Afro Nation was going to come,
and cannot
like
could this be the alternative?
No, this cannot be an alternative. If this is the alternative the man is talking about, then we're lost.
No, say Abia Afro Nation. Say Omuma Wemuye last year say we mu be 2 days be and sana we mu there. So it could be now this can go about 4 days.
No, but still it's a loss for Ghana if this is their alternative, because it's an event that is running. There's been a night where this show was running concurrently with and both was filled.
They were all filled.
So why are you telling me? And mind you, Afro Nation was not able to hold their own or one numbers comment to me and hold show down.
Right.
So it doesn't mean that this show can host people that will go for Afro Nation and at the same time. No, we need the two to run to prove. See, listen, the number of people that Afro Nation bring, they don't target Ghanaians. So
I know.
Now Afro Nation. You get it, and then the cultural value these shows bring to our country. I'm telling you, I went to Afro Future last year. You know there are people that come. They don't come because of the performance. So they come for the experiences. When you say they actually create a whole cultural experience from the camels to the fashion side, and people actually pay before they want to be that side. Take pictures. I could never be able to so. A quite tinted so all this picture. Because that is what they will go back home and go and say that I was in Ghana. This you get it. So yes, it's a big loss to us. And the way the minister was talking, I really don't know. Is it not part that does not follow our side? Because a minister that you are supposed to speak for our creative side, you don't know that by now Afro Nation ticket has been sold out. You are saying most likely it's like I said
So you expect the minister to have said say Emma this year it won't happen?
No, because the people have even they said it won't come this year. They are taking it to Nigeria. So the minister is supposed to know and give us that plan B. So I was thinking that this was the time he was going to hit on the plan B. No, Afro Nation will not.
The local components are saying the plan is if Ghana is coming on, then Nigeria will start at the beginning of December and Ghana will close December. Like
it's not possible. It's not possible.
That's what they look at.
It's not possible with Afro Nation.
You get it. So I was thinking that he would be speak on a bit more of authority on it. No, Afro Nation is not coming this year because of ABC. So maybe the plan B we have is that we are going to empower more of our local events. And you see, this is where the problem is. Then it means that we need to
Nigeria. They say. Who fly Lagos 2023. We are coming to Nigeria. In fact, now Omokano, one of their Igbo languages. So Ghana, the year 2023, BMI.
2023, BMI.
They've not announced their artists.
Oh, what is announced? It is not about announcing their artists, announcing the show.
But
Plan B.
My thing is that
I don't believe the plan B.
We have local events here. But when it comes to the value that our local events give, most of them have not reached the Afro Nation level.
True.
And this Afro Nation, it was somebody's investment on Moye to prove, say, this is what we want to bring to the table. And then the country realized that, this will be good for us. Stay and you're 5 years. No, if they didn't have anything we want to gain from it, because we have Wilderland. How come Wilderland? We are not going to sign the same deal with Wilderland. Meanwhile, this Wilderland is for us. And Ghana was saying whatever the ministry will do to ensure that an event like Wonderland is staying in, because mind you, they are not getting enough events outside of Accra. But this is somebody who actually had an event that was carrying people to outside Accra. So really, why don't we, and now why didn't the ministry ensure that whatever they do, no, event to be to crack a Wonderland because you get it? Because it taps into all the other aspects. When there's a woman free when you have a shy place, the way they collect the place, the businesses that they get to the locals. The business that they get to these local boys are more I
was there. So if the experience was dope.
Yes, if not for anything, so what the Afro Nation put in Ghana, we can't play our cast well to keep Afro Nation or Afro Future now. At least Wonderland, those are locally made with people that we know that have the creative art of Ghana at heart. No, we should have done everything to sustain it, but here we are. I'm not sure this year it will come on. Last year, I'm not sure this year it will come on. So media, I am glad that this is happening. You know, because I want them to know that the creative side. Now every day they want to talk down on no. It is a big contributor to tourism in December, and I want them to Afro Nation
feel it.
Yeah, I want them to feel it, so they will see the number and be
Thank you, Tilly. Akria Nipa. Baba Sadiq says good evening to you. Ochna, Baba Sadiq is doing the unveiling of one of their artists. That is Good Sin. Good Sin. Only the boy. Ochna, Omuyeni unveiling. And Tiano said Baba Sadiq and his people, they are so busy at the moment. Ochna, Tiebeko, either before the show or after the show. Now, the next week, Tuesday, say the reporting na abroad, so that you guys will be a part of it, just so you know. So, still on the benefits, the disadvantages of Afro Nation, whether it is coming or not, and our minister's response. Are we moved by the response? Is the response so strong enough? Send a bit to be home. Not till you care Wadaland, no. I said you didn't know NDC new. I don't know, cry say party sem the crabema the bigger picture. Because in fact we can't hide it. Baba Sadek is an NDC person. And so see buying me now also your NDC parliamentary hopeful crumple there. And yes,
important to Ghana.
Forget about this. We are in Ghana. Kojo, we speak finally on this. We are not my radio messages, maybe. So keep them coming. We are also streaming live on Facebook, Class Showbiz, live on CTV's Facebook page. Our WhatsApp number is what you have on the screen. Opesa Okambia. Chobra. Simple English. Na mintimin kaina bibia and you're fine. Kojo, come through. Afro Nation to happen or not to happen, the good and the bad.
Yeah, I bought Abana Basso for that initiative.
Yeah.
Say all calling people in the diaspora say Omombra Ghana. Say Ghana will be the center of tourism when it comes to the African continent. And that vision is on course. Omugusoye. And I'm happy to say Omuhu Niema ebetimi aboamasa target na omopenaba because the Afro Nation brand is so established. Omu audience. Into all the omo bar, it's like they have a ready market. But be out the people will follow. Or like maybe creating your own a local event, that will take time. And no idea how building maybe a back over the period of time. So partnering with Afro Nation, it was spot on. We have all seen the kind of activation and participation with the people who are on the tourism now, I hear the marketing drive for the other aspects. You will say a bar, and it's like it affects the whole economy. And yet, you be a creative for one arts and culture and affected because we be all bar or better or bank and no who near me be and niji one with me talk. It be about be home per boy be a neighbor compared to be a baby or one or better. So it affects a lot of people. Aviation, aviation sector no benefit, hospitality, music, but beer, food, beer enjoy it. Okay. So the vision is huge and very, very big. Now with a year honorable, the response. Yes, me baby I am the alternative. I am say at times the near much who too much. A lot of criticisms and the creative art sector, because most of the questions neighbors are going to me answer based on one more promises. It is say, I did be say na say
Pastor can't fit theater now.
Say
Pastor can't fit theater. Oh, I never see you.
Say I know the Kumasi then the Ongu so far.
July,
Kumasi then the Ongu just a time no.
Allow.
Ain't no senka. Bibi say never doubt clear. Organizers not stating emphatically say this year ain't happy. Now, you boost on questioner. I wish they could be straightforward and tell them say, "Adi, I feel with the head ember." Now, hope now they mind. Obema, ye the any aquacotuso. See any cotuso we. Nasa manner for your science so jari at the fire. Obesabe kase agenda. No amount animal crime, no more the idea so be goose agenda propaganda and any man. It is now cast I feel based on ABCD. Are they nipa only nipa na ekasa. Ne on tiase no ntiase. No so na dream da ho no person tiase no. Obetiase. ABA intimi because of ABCD. Na because this is not why you be that. ABA this year intimi man next year you betimi asan de aba. And as a be so yes ya Afro Nation ya GFP Ghana for say you know that we go for omo enye Ghana kwaro ye no omo ye yo baby bebre wow we ready no ye de ba enye say Ghana for ade bi na ya GFP ye nsem senia ebi no ehu no if the Nigerian market is ready now no mo hwe on terms and conditions na favorable ye are private business on beko etino Ghana ye mpanifo no. Now, me want to say it's a blessing in disguise. Because
Afro Nation.
Of course, man.
A blessing in disguise.
Of course. Because
breaking it down, man.
Yes, because and also a boy and say, okay, the vision now one it's overrides Afro Nation. The vision is big. Say people in the diaspora no abagan hanamo. Maybe saying if we had proper data mpona, the question would be how many people na Afro Nation at the bar all those data needs to be known. It is a fraction say out of the lot now a be say ama the end straight out of a revenue and I say profit or my say be so huge and I say BBA betimi manager. Okay, then the baby person. Say it's so huge there, then whatever that it may cost, no, and say making sure say your money back. But yet hey, me busa say last year of return reports ABA break it down about interest. Those people who are coming here, no, and him funny or interest. ABA omo pese almost track it to their roots. Not necessarily so mobile for events. They just want to be in the land and pay that home. So they are coming from here. It's almost call a year castle one no more soon near the adeno. Do say no more buy any interest. I want the bar on my mo.
A bit so track you castle.
Exactly. Because almost so many I just say freedom. At long last, the battle has ended. Oma befi. It is almost twekima omo nanana. I know I'm for someone. Nana no musu bufu ye. Nana no mo enjoy. I dey efe. Na musu mo bufu. Enti say sa details yi ba. Metimi aka say okay if say switching cost no nye so higher. Then you betimi create bibi dey ashim. Na our time no eno ba be yen ye dia because they be e ka say
to kwai.
Exactly, we can do it.
Export it.
Exactly. Oh, enye de bia na obetwe na obi ayama na aye ofe. Almost starting no they bear some expenditure. Almost bear losses bi ansa na ne no abe na hu no. It is also starting na say bia wa build bibia echina bi say ye fa year of return na say bia ye de koba bi e de kwakoba na say fe koba bi kura na sa artist na almost bill no ye wetimi de bia ba. Menyi ni say o ka say wa ye Ghana festival na High Life festival na whatever festival now confrere be na boy so me we obeka so mo if ubetimi atua ne kan ko bebo and so say one of the factors na bia e ma Afro Nation timide a dom ko ba biara na artists kan ho then we can also build some of these artists na yenya that deliberate attempt say ye de be push our own and so because over Ghana they enjoy the music of Burna Boy, Asake, and all of that at their base. But the reason why they come to Ghana, so almost Ghana, it is a deliberate effort. They bet me the music, no, at the So I feel say that plan B now or can alternative now honorable air canon. I want to see say a initiative be towards the Ghanaian agenda.
But would they really push for the plan B as they are saying? Because sometimes saying it easier than because plan B now can say okay Shatawale war December 25th Freedom Wave concert the whole stadium 360 and the plan B we are partnering him to replace Afro Nation partner Shatawale Freedom Wave concert war across stadium experience that plan B is it going to be something new they want to introduce or what?
It could be that. It bet me I be new because you want near my be or what that. Sebi Bekanwa is still an expansion for our space. And I me adopt the one so did that. Fine. But at times, so you see a problem, I answer you want to say. Omo can your money say na so yada. We don't yeah because exactly the second Saturday politician be no through kasa. But politicians you to take it. Yes, exactly say be for them to keep to their words, you know. I think say it do baby we can also do more like constant checks and all of that. Maybe or the show so crana I'm referring no there or the yemi saka. But politicians they are not afraid about the talks now. The band goes a and Okoshe December in GH events now Afro Nation Afro Future anyway that is 29th I think 28th or 29th
and 2 days I'm sure
2 days
yeah I am time to
exactly or no pe anyway to assistance no Afro Nation anymore
and all this the minister didn't know. No,
as a Ghana for we are used to sweet talks. Say we have a kind of cranny boom and they are the say or that how massage na maswa then one no we have a say we have no about the casa and so I did it and also there.
Nothing will happen. No. Thank you so much. Beautiful delivery by my panel members, Kojo King, Adam Mensah Chotome, and Ekia Nipa. Ekia, so person 1 minute. We can quick now.
I think
me introduce the next topic.
The power of Afro Nation, I don't want us to overlook, is their international appeal. And until now, they were so invaluable to us Ghanaians. Now, the thing is that I think, say, when it comes to supporting a homegrown product, now the problem is not about getting Ghanaians to attend the event because we all have our events here in December. Maybe I'm a rapaholic, maybe I'm a freedom wave. The homegrown ones we know. The idea and the whole thing, Afro Nation, big was the Nkrofu a day back. Now, my problem is that this whole December in GH list on my year. Last time, the first time I announced here, I was thinking that one of the biggest things they would do is to publicize Osalis not outside the country to get people to come. Trust me, if Taste of Ghana, Ghana products in our Wonderland, in your publicity now, as a Afro Nation, Emma internationally, no, Omutiminya, and Omunya support hating more. Maybe this year, Afro Nation Emma Ghana, people would have still want to come to Ghana because there is a big event being announced out there, Taste of Ghana, Wonderland. But unfortunately, see, cry the Nayintimi and protect you. Wonderland shouldn't have died in your country, has said. It's not on the list. Last year, I
maybe for this year.
No, but it's the consistency. No, the other time. You see, but it's the consistency that makes people. Part two, it's the consistency, and people see that okay, this show is something that the country supports. You get it. Wonderland should have been one of the events the country can see. So, but what's a dick and make it as a Ghana Hano? I don't know, say a wapayo, say a day, but because this event, it was beaten like it was really good. It was an event.
I agree.
Who said that's because it was a different experience.
Maybe the organizers too.
No, but you see, at a point, it has to try organizer. If it's about national agenda, yes, it has to try the organizer.
It was also be friend organizer.
Yes. Well, how can we make this thing happen?
I don't.
Thank you, Adam.